All right, welcome to our Power Hour tonight, you guys. It's going to be a little bit different. Deed is hosting, our lovely Deed Lawrence, and we're going to cover just some super simple, dumb it down things from all that you may have been hearing about PV and TV and Success Club and Challenge Packs and all of that. So we're going to cover everything that's going on, and then we're going to do a power hour, and then at the end we're going to have whatever time is left. Just do some Q&A for any questions that you have with conversations, or again back to the volume stuff if you have anything going on. So, Deed, I'll unmute you, and you can take it away.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I hope you guys all had an awesome day. So yeah, we're going to take 45 minutes to do a power hour, and then the last part we'll do a Q&A. But I just wanted to say, with everything that's going on, new changes and everything, so we're not really focused on challenge packs anymore, to selling challenge packs, but for me personally, I still want to go on the trip. So I still want to hit Success Club. That's me personally. But I've been having so much more fun talking to everybody in terms of prospects with this new strategy, because I'm talking about beach bars and Energize and just sampler packs and stuff like that. So personally, I've been having fun with it. So yeah. Then we're going to talk about more about the new strategy at the end of the call. But we're going to do 5 minutes of everything in terms of inviting, following up, expanding, and connecting. So I think first off, we're going to start with Sam. Do we want to do the poll now or later?
Let's do it as the last thing.
Okay, cool. So let's start out with inviting, because that's usually the thing that we all don't love doing. So let's just get that off the bat. So let's take 5 minutes to invite. And so I'm keeping it so simple in terms of inviting, where I'm saying, I don't know if you've seen, but my summer boot camp starts soon. Would you want to work on your health goals with me? That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying health goals because that's everything that we have. From there, I'm sending people my form, and that's where I ask if they need help with fitness, if they need help with nutrition, if they need help with healthy snacking, energy levels, all of that. So that's what I'm doing. And it's been working really well, because once they fill out that form, then I can see where they're struggling and all of that. So let's take 5 minutes now to start inviting from our stories, because that's usually where I get the most views, and the people that are watching are usually on the most. If you aren't super active in your stories, I'd invite from your most recent post or your followers. So I'm going to set a timer now for 5 minutes to invite. And let me know in the chat if you guys have any questions at all, and I'll put my script in there too. 5 minutes go, and we're going to see how many invites we can get sent when the 5 minutes is up. And if you want to play your own music, that's good too.
You crushing?
Yep, we're crushing it. My husband just asked if we're crushing it. We are. 10 seconds. All right, guys. I sent 3 invites. Woo! How many did you guys send? Hannah sent 3. Sam sent 2. Took so long over analyzing. I do that all the time. Erica sent 3. All right, well, great job, guys. I've been struggling with inviting lately, but we're gonna get over it. 6, nice job. 5 from Amber. Good job, guys. All right, that's 5 more than we would have sent if we didn't do this power hour, right? Okay, so following up, this one, I want us to be more intentional about and kind of look back at the conversation. So a lot of us, yeah. So following up has been kind of a funny thing for us lately. I'm like, who should I follow up with? How should I say it with the new strategy? But I want to just look back and see what our person was struggling with. If it was money, then what I'm saying is, what am I saying? Oh, I have examples on my phone. So like if they just wanted to do workouts, then we'll help them with BOD. If they just needed help with nutrition, then we'll get them started on Shakeology or the 3-day refresh, or if they need or beach bars. So one of the things I've been saying is, let's see, I want to bring it up so I can tell you exactly what I said. I literally said, "Hey Heidi, how are you? I know money was an issue for you to get started, so I was wondering if you wanted to focus on one area so that we can find something in your budget. Would you want to just focus on fitness? Question mark, nutrition? Question mark, healthy snacking, or energy levels, or something else?" That was a money one. If it's, yeah, I mean, I want you guys to just look back at the actual conversation in your follow-ups and see what it is that person, why they objected, and see how you can get the conversation going and where you can help them, because we have all these things that we can offer to them. If you just started and it's your first day, if it's your first day, I would keep inviting for sure. And if you just invited and your follow-up list isn't that long, I would go through that and then keep inviting, or yeah, that's what I would do. So I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes for follow-ups. And if you guys have like a situation that you're not sure what to send, bring it up with us so that we can hear what the situation is and we can help you with it too. Amber sent a link out. Nice.
Don't you like the way Bob's key sounds?
Hey, but I'm hosting a call.
Can they hear me?
Yes.
No.
Easy.
They would. I have a cookie. Bob's keys at me. Yeah, and a truly. Yeah.
Katie's laughing. Katie, you know how it is.
What? What, they want to talk to me?
All right, guys. How did follow-ups go? Are most of you guys working off a follow-up list, or do you guys go through your inbox in Instagram for follow-ups? I'm curious.
I was going through my list of people who watched my stories, and a lot of them were people that I previously invited, so I just followed up with them.
Nice. I work off of a list. But I know some people just go through to like the last month, like a month from today, and they see who they haven't talked to in 1 month. So I think that's interesting too. Okay, awesome. So now I think we're going to spend some time on expanding and connecting. So for connecting, I would like to just go through people's stories on the top of our screen and connect with them that way, and just type the messages to as many people as we can genuinely, and then scrolling through our feed and commenting genuinely on people's pictures in our feed. So we'll spend the next 5 minutes connecting with people, and I just do it as I would talk to any old friend, like whatever they're up to, I just comment, like, let's see. This is a person of someone's dog in a forest, and it says, "Hello, personal day," and I'm just going to be like, "That looks like a glorious day off," or something like that. Just something short and sweet. So 5 minutes we're going to do for that. Go. Okay, I just commented on a million stories. I'm gonna go through my feed now. All right. Connecting is over. How did you guys do with connecting? You guys I like connecting with people. I think that's probably one of my favorite parts. Okay. So expanding is next. And then we're going to respond to messages in our inbox, because if you're anything like me, you have too many messages unread in your inbox. And then we're going to do Q&A. So let's do 5 minutes of expanding your network. I've been doing that from location near Boston for me. I do it from hashtags, girls that fish, Kennebunkport, Maine, people from Boston, tall, fit girls. Those are kind of the ones that I use. So you can find people that you want to hang out with, that you think that you have similar interests with, and just follow them. Follow as many people as you can. If they look like really great people that you would like to work with, like a bunch of their pictures and comment genuinely on their photos, so that they'll hopefully then come to your page and see that you're freaking awesome too and follow you back. Five minutes. So today I posted a picture from Cafe Nero in Peabody, Massachusetts, and I'm going to go to that location link in Instagram and look for people that look like me or look like I would have fun with them and follow them. Sam said she could connect all day. You know, that's the fun part. Making friends. Oh, another tip that I got from Katie with a C, actually, I follow hashtags and they come up in my feed, some like Boston and things like that. And when they come up and it looks like a really good one, I'll save that photo to my saved pictures, and I have a collection that's just for expanding my network. So I'll go into that one and it'll have like 10,000 likes on it or something. And then I'll go through those likers and expand from that photo. So Katie, that's been so helpful for me lately. I have so many pictures saved in that expand collection. All right. Expanding is over. I expanded with probably like 10 people in 5 minutes, but I feel like I could expand my network all day too. It's one of those things that I never used to like doing, but now that I like have a better strategy, aka saving them in that collection, it's so much easier for me. So if you guys want to take the next 5 minutes to respond to messages, if you got some from the invites that we sent or the follow-ups that we sent, or if you have other ones in your inbox from earlier today or last week or whatever, let's do that for the next 5 minutes, and then let's open it up to just chat about whatever's on your mind for right now. So 5 minutes of responding to messages. Or if you have a cleared inbox, which is an amazing thing, I would keep inviting. All right, guys, that was a little bit longer than 5 minutes to answer messages, but I hope that you got some good ones answered. So what's everyone's thoughts on everything that's happening so far? Do you feel like you're not sure where to start and like what to send to people, or are you just like having a ball and like sending all the messages, or what? Where are you guys at?
It's been good. It's been a different change, but there's still a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
Like I know, like going off of the big call that they did, I understand that, you know, they're putting all these add-ons in, but like this lady right here, she's like, no, that's really way too much. I don't want that. Never mind. This is way out of my price range. And I'm like, oh no, like we can take this out and this out. And now I feel like I'm like haggling them. I'm like, I really don't, that's not me. Like, just what do you want?
Yeah. So with the form that I'm sending, people are like, yes, I need help with my energy levels. I need help with fitness. I need help with nutrition. And like, I could offer them everything.
Right.
But I'm kind of, what I'm doing right now is I'm offering one thing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been most likely nine times out of 10 offering BOD first. And I'm saying,
Sure.
okay, we need to get you on BOD to get started with fitness programs. And then I'm sending them the picture that has the 3-month trial, the 6-month trial, and the annual. And whatever they pick from there, I'm like, okay, great. Because you said you need help with healthy snacking, would you want to get started with 1 box of Beach Bars? And they're like, yay or nay. And I'm like, okay, you said you need help with energy levels. Would you want to start out with, I'm doing one of two things. I'm either saying, would you want this, and asking them about Energize, or I'm just adding it in because Energize is life.
Right.
And I'm like, I put this in, totally feel free to remove it if you want to, but like I can't live without it, so I feel like you need it. And I'm either giving them a tub or I'm doing the packets, depending on how the conversation's going. If they're like, no, I can't afford everything, then I'll just put the packets in and see how that goes.
Okay.
I don't know what the right answer is. I'm trying different things with different people just to see how it's going. But I feel like I don't know. I can't put like $300 worth of stuff in a cart. I know Raina does that, but I feel like I'm in a different position than Raina.
Okay.
That's just my take on it.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. I think I'll start using like the
one at a time.
Right. It's just hard to kind of gauge. Does your form basically just say like if you had to choose like break it down, or?
I asked them, the main part that I'm taking from is, what are you interested in?
Okay.
And that in that it says a new variety of workouts, energy levels, digestion, nutrition, and meal plans.
Okay.
And from there, or help with soreness. From there, I can gauge like, okay, these are the things that they definitely need, which is like BOD always.
Sure.
And then whatever else from there. And I'll ask them. I also have like cleanses in that one to see if they would want cleanses.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
What I did that I liked was I just put in what she and I had talked about, and then I think I threw in like 3 other things, and I was like, hey, I threw in these 3 little bonuses. They're things I really love. This is why I think they would be great for you, but you can totally take them out if you don't want them. I just wanted you to at least see them for the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that she was like offended at all. And I think that even too, like it might just get them, if they do delete it, then the next month they might be like, oh, maybe I should try that thing she put in there.
Right. Yeah, totally. And even I think taking it one step at a time is really helpful, because it builds trust with the person. You're like, okay, no problem, like whatever. And then if like today I sent someone a quarterly, so the 2-week free trial and packets of Energize, and she was like, oh, I'm shopping around now. And I was like, okay. She hasn't bought anything yet, but she's clearly interested. So it's someone that I have on my follow-up list that I'm like, she trusts me. Like, that's cool. So just like keeping the conversation flowing with them, and then once they're ready to send them their bundle of what they want. Mallory said to think about the sampler packs too, which is such an awesome thing, especially with what we're doing now, because then if they get hooked on one of the sampler packs, they're going to want to buy the real deal probably.
Right.
I haven't had the experience yet of like recommending a new challenge pack, because I've been doing a lot of just basically going back to people who told me it was too expensive. And so what I'm saying to that is like, hey, I know that either kind of like what Dee was saying earlier, I know that cost was an issue before, but I would still love to help. Would you want to work on just nutrition or fitness? Or I have a lot of people that love CrossFit or Orange Theory, or one of them is just super into running. So I've been going back to all of them and saying, I know you're totally crushing and loving on your running workouts or Orange Theory or whatever, but would you want to work with me on nutrition and blah, 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 and like breaking it down from there. So that's just from the perspective of like, either like a couple weeks or months ago, I recommended a challenge pack and then they ghosted me. So that's been getting them to respond to me.
I've been enjoying following up with people because so many people said that it was too expensive. So I love that I can now be more personable and say, oh, well, what do you really need? Because I feel like they like me for that. And it shows that I'm like actually listening. So I feel really good sending those messages. I haven't had too much experience yet with just going right in for, oh, what are you looking for? So like just changing up my script. So I will say that I was on Raina's call Monday and I was like super pumped after. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I made a post that was like, okay, we're unbundling everything. This is what I can help you with. And someone commented on it saying, okay, I'm looking for better digestion and energy or whatever. And so I messaged her exactly how Raina does. And like, okay, these are the Shakeology options. This is why I love it. Do you want it? And she said, yes. So she said what flavor she wanted. Never went over the price because Raina said she doesn't, and added it to her share cart. And then I told her about Energize. She wanted it, never told her price, and just sent her the cart also with Beach Bars because I like Beach Bars too. And I did the same thing Katie said, you know, you totally feel free to take anything out. Let me know if you have any questions. And she viewed it, but is now ghosting me. So I feel like I am going to start mentioning the prices before sending them the share a cart, because otherwise there's that whole shock value that I know I had when I first started. So I'm going to change it up a little bit from what Raina's doing.
You built that up like it was going to be this massive sale at the end. I was like, did she order?
I know. Well,
But
total order came to like $250 or so. So with Shakeology, Beach Bars, and Energize.
Yeah. So today I was talking to someone, she was the Orange Theory lover, and she said she's actually not doing it anymore and blah, blah, blah. We end up getting her just the sampler pack of Shakeology because she's never tried it. And she was like, I do love the chocolate recover. How much is that? And I said, it's $69 for the tub. And she was like, whoa, never mind. And I was like, okay, no problem. So I just sent her the share cart for $24. And then she goes, have you ever done the 3-day refresh? And I was like, yeah, I've done it 9 times, and our group is doing it on the June 17th, and it's amazing, and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, okay, add it in. And it's also $69. So it's just funny how, like, it's the same price as Recover, but just adding in a little bit more of a personal touch. And just, like, something, like the fact that I sold her a $24 bundle, but then, like Dee said, she was still, like, looking around and browsing at other things. So I love Share a Cart. It's so awesome.
Yeah, and for me, I would not be cool with someone sending me a cart for $200 without telling me the price. I would be like, whoa, what is this? And so for me, I'd much rather set someone up with even the free trial to get them into our group, because then they're going to see like, okay, this is a real community. These are real people. They're all loving the things that they're doing. So I should probably try some of it. That's like, I don't know. That's how I feel about everything. But at the same time, like I had someone who was like, help me with anything. Like, yeah, you have Beach Bars? Like, hell yeah. Like, I need help with energy. Yes, Energize. So like, there's gonna be people who don't have problem with money too, and then you just sell them everything.
Yeah. And I mean, I told him, I wasn't like, no, here you go. Like, I told him, I was like, these are the products that I love. You said you needed energy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I went, like, I wasn't like, here, $300.
Right.
But they're like, no, that's okay. And I'm like, well, let's focus on what you need. Like, I've been going through it. I think for me, it's just narrowing it down, like, okay, choose your option for bod. You said, nutrition and fitness. So let's pick that first, and then we'll go from there. And then now I'm like, well, with everything being $140, what's another $40? And you can get a month of the shakes. And so I'll get into a routine eventually.
Amber, have you seen all the images that are floating around?
Yes.
Maybe try that, because they get to kind of pick and choose from that.
Yeah. Okay.
Has anyone started the units training in the TTP page? No. I have not told anyone to, because it is insanely in-depth. So if you're ready to dive in, head first in volume, I do think it's good to be aware of all of these things, but if you already are just like swarming with like ideas and different thoughts and all of that, I would just say focus on the basics, get people signed up, and kind of ease your way into that.
Good to know. So not a new coach training.
Well, so Rain is going to be using it as a new coach training, but it is right out of the gate, like left leg, right leg, weak leg, strong leg, emerald, using your spouse's account, like stuff that I don't know. I haven't done it, so I can't say, but she's going to be using it as a new coach. I think I'm going to use it once they're emeralds.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll let you know if that changes.
I should
Just
probably.
figured. So Coley, is she still on the call? Coley? No. She's a veteran coach, and she went through it, and she messaged me as like her head was about to pop off from it, just because it's a different way to approach the business, and it's definitely business and like diving into the numbers side of things. So good to know, but take it like one video at a time.
Question. So for you guys not using forms, because I used the forms for a month and I got I got 2 responses, but no one signed up from it. So I don't know if that just doesn't work for me or if I haven't sent out enough forms. So for people not using forms, are you guys changing your script to like ask more specific questions? Or are you still sending the same thing?
I've been doing both. I try to send the form as many times as I can because it's just so easy and it asks all the questions. But if it's not the right time or it's someone that I'm going back to and talking to, then I'll keep the conversation going and just asking them about themselves. Like, how's your fitness? How are your energy levels? What's your nutrition like right now? Like, just asking all the questions on my form in a conversation.
Okay, so pretty much the same thing as the initial script before we were doing forms?
Yeah, but asking more, like, so asking about their energy levels and their digestion, and if they would be interested in cleanses if I get to that point in my conversation.
Cool. Thanks.
What else? I have to say, I've been like a little overwhelmed about everything, but also just so excited because I feel like it's just like a big pressure off, and it's just like I'm talking to these people, and I don't know, it's been fun just like learning what they want and then just getting them signed up with something, and then they're in our group and they're loving it. I mean, it's only been 2 people, but whatever, it's fun.
I'm nervous to not hit Success Club because I also want the trips, which is funny because I am not someone who signed up for the trips at all.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would earn them, but I've earned all of them, and now I want to keep earning them. So
Well,
that makes me nervous.
I mean, You're an SC6 legend, aren't you? Or you're an all-star?
Yeah, I think all-star.
You can totally help 3 people with a challenge pack.
Right, but there are some months I'm just hitting SC6. So like if those people are now just getting other things. But also I'm going to be working my business more after next week. So hopefully that won't be an issue.
True. And so many people do need help with both fitness and nutrition.
To be honest, I feel like my mindset is just so much more open and carefree, and I'm talking to way more people than I was when I was pitching challenge packs, because I think, and I mean, I talked to a lot of people, but knowing that I was like, no matter what they said, I was always going to go in for a challenge pack, and most people would say no. You just get in this mindset of like, you're kind of tentative. And now that people are like, at least talking to me and like they are equally / more excited than I am for them, it's like I'm talking to way more people, and I think that that mindset alone, people, like Deed said, people still do need help with both. So I'm still leading with challenge packs, especially this month with 140. They're $20 off. So I think Success Club is still a priority for me, but challenge packs are not. Meaning like if a challenge pack isn't a good fit, I won't force it, but I still totally want to hit Success Club.
And we should run with the fact that Fit Squad Nation is doing the 3-day cleanse. Whoever's in Fit Squad Nation, or if you're not in Fit Squad Nation, start doing a cleanse on June 17th, and then you can talk about it, and it's only $140 instead of $160 for the 3-day cleanse challenge pack. So help 3 people get started with the 3-day cleanse, and there you go. Go on the trip.
And you can promote that in so many ways, like buy a bag of Shakeology and get the cleanse for free. Because technically Shakeology is like $140.
Yeah, I told someone about that today, and I was like, wow, they could either get a bag of Shakeology for $130 or for $140, Shakeology and everything they need for the 3-day cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I need a 3-day cleanse.
Yeah, or it's like get the cleanse and get Shakeology half off, because the cleanse is $70.
Yeah.
So many different ways. All right, guys, it's 9:30. Any last questions, comments, concerns, excitements? I don't think that's a word. I feel like everyone's still working.
Which is good.
All right, well, thank you so much, Deed, for leading us through that power hour. Again, I feel like I get so much done where it's to just like focus for 30 to 45 minutes.
I want to cancel my tweet. Let's do a boomerang.
Yes.
I always forget. And then I'm like, wait.
Yeah. Half of everyone is off, and we're like, wait, come back.
All right. I have an empty glass that I'm going to cheers to you guys.
I got a sip left.
Ooh, I like your glass, Sam.
Thanks. They were rose gold.
All right. Cheers, you guys. Thanks for hopping on, you guys.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a great Wednesday night.
Thank you.